It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son. Jackson, of course, they keep reaching in. One still is a hit by pitch. Oh my. Hello, everyone. Welcome inside the Red Earth Production Studios for this edition of YBMcast. Today's special Game 7 Baseball Schedule Reveal Show. I've got the man with the plan, Dave Penning, right here to do it all with me today. Dave, how you doing, man?
Doing great. Beautiful day out there for the schedule release and looking forward to the 2026 season. Got some nice things out there.
I tell you, I was talking to Drew about this a moment ago, through this week, and we had our meeting on Monday, and I said, the winter workout tour ain't too far away.
Time flies.
Oh, man. Hey, folks, as always, YBMcast powered by Game 7 Baseball, game7baseball.com. You're going to be able to take advantage of some great discounts we got coming up here. We're going to talk about all the tournaments. We're going to go month by month, venue by venue. We're going to have some fun. We've got some guys from each venue coming on to chat about their places. Got some new venues.
New venues, new faces, new places.
I love it. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk. So sit back, get your pen out. Make sure you're writing down which ones you want to go to. Right, Dave?
Yeah, we just released it over the weekend, and I already have some registrations and pays, believe it or not.
Hey, that's good, right?
That's really good.
I love it. So we're looking forward to this. Let's get started. Starting off in the month of March. As we march towards spring, middle of the month, I like the way you guys do this. Although you've brought some stuff up there, we're going to start out. You got the Ballparks of America in March. You got the Shamrock Shootout. The spring championships and swing into spring. 3 events down there to kick off the year.
In Branson, you're free.
Yes.
Yes. We added 3 in a row consecutive there. Ballparks of America has a spring training going on, which some of the teams from up north that Paul, the owner of Ballparks of America, had worked out with, coming down to have a spring training Monday through Thursday. And they're going to stay over for the weekend and participate in our tournament. So that'll be a good mix of teams from up north coming down to integrate, if you will, with our local flavor.
And it's a little bit warmer.
From up north, Minnesota and all that? Yes, absolutely.
Exactly. Ballparks National, Bracket Buster at the lake, and then, of course, around here, around town at the WAC. Gotta love the WAC. The Early Bird Turf Classic, that will be the same dates. That's like the 15th, I believe, right in there. Early Bird Turf Classic there at the WAC. I love this one, the Snowball Slugfest. Hopefully, we're not throwing snowballs.
Yeah, you never know in March. It could be, 10 or it could be 70. 70 and sunny. Let's hope that one, right? The latter.
Exactly. And also, the favorite, Arch Madness, where we've put that on our Super 7 series schedule. So Youth Baseball Midwest will be out at the WAC for that one. It's our early season. Kind of how do you do? Hopefully, I always go back and look at the pictures, Dave, from some of these, and we're all bundled up.
You can tell what time of the year it is, right?
Exactly. No leaves nowhere. It ain't very green.
Yes.
Except for the turf.
Yeah, that's a cool logo. It's been around for a while. 14th annual.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That one's been doing well. And so we wanted to, as we talked about, we got some voices from all these different parks here. Ballparks of America, you guys have been partnered with them now for how many years?
We were one of the first partners with the old ownership group. So this is going on, I think it's 9 years now.
Oh, wow. Has it been that many days?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
It's been a great partnership for us, and the new regime, Paul and his group have the ship up and running in the right direction. So we appreciate all they do for us, and hopefully it's reciprocated on their end.
Well, let's hear from Paul Satterwhite.
All right, it's Paul Satterwhite, one of the owners of Ballparks of America. Really excited to partner with Game 7 again in 2026 for multiple tournaments in the spring. We'll have several tournaments in March that'll be played exclusively at ballparks. 3 tournaments, 3 consecutive weekends. Those are going to be at a better price point than the later spring tournaments. It's a great opportunity to guarantee that you play on turf, to get down to Branson at a time that's really exciting to be in Branson. Spring break is a lot of fun. Everything opens up. There's a lot of energy. The teams that come and play find that they have a great opportunity to get out to Silver Dollar City with a little bit less crowds, do some of the other activities when they come into town. So good ball. It'll be a little bit better weather likely than St. Louis and Kansas City. So I really encourage folks to get down to those 3 tournaments in March. And then we'll have 3 more Game 7 tournaments in April and May. 2 of those 3 will be partnered with the Branson Recplex so that we can host more teams. We saw great success on those tournaments last year. We had almost 70 teams in each of those tournaments. Great opportunity there to play competition from all over the Midwest. We found that in each of our April and May tournaments last year, we had I'd say 5 to 6 states represented. Great ball, lots of great opportunities. We have everything open at ballparks, from our ice cream shop to our upper deck batting cages. We the laser tag, escape rooms on site are open. And then the most exciting thing this year, something I just couldn't wait to share with Game 7's audience, is that the Element Hotel, it's a Marriott hotel, will be opening right outside of our 76 gates. So if you're familiar with ballparks, we're sit right off of 76, right behind Whitewater. And right across from Whitewater, on the same side, on some land that we used to own at ballparks, they're opening a $25 million Element Hotel. It is gorgeous. I've been down to tour it. It opens in early November. Our spring teams to stay will be the first teams to stay with us. So really excited to get Game 7's teams in at the Element, to get out to ballparks, and to partner with Game 7 baseball again this year.
All right. Hey, appreciate it, Paul. Met Paul last year when we were up in Columbia during the winter workout tour, and they are doing some good things there. And I really enjoyed. First time we went down to Ballparks of America this past year did our deal. That's the first time we'd done that down there. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
Nice little setup there for you. Back the trailer right in by the batting cages. Got a lot of traffic in through there, and the kids really appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun.
I think the parents got a kick out of it too.
Oh yeah, we did. That's the thing, people that didn't know about us, and that's always the fun part of it is, we get to meet new people. So I really enjoyed that. We'll be back. We're going to be back down there April, Dave.
Excuse me.
A new venue coming up, and we'll hear from Barrett White later in the show here from this venue. Ballpark Central in Boonville, Missouri. You got the one day Easter Turf Classic being held there. You moved that. That used to be kind of here in St. Louis, didn't it?
Easter is earlier this year. Easter fluctuates from calendar year to calendar year. So we thought it'd be an opportune time to piece that in, because we don't like to saturate an area per se. So it fit well within our demographics, if you will, at that time. So we're going to give it a shot. It's a beautiful complex there. We've got some pictures that we'll show you later, but Kim Brady, great individual. Her and her husband had this dream to build a park, and boy, did they. It's going to be nice.
Looking forward to that. We're going to have to drop by there on the tour stop and check it out.
Yeah, hopefully we get a nice draw of Kansas City teams that want to come.
Absolutely.
Meet us halfway, if you will.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Ballparks of America again, Best of the Midwest, and the Spring Ring Classic. This year, we were there at the Armed Forces Day Classic last year, but we're going to move it up. we're going to take YBM on the road to Ballparks of America in April for that Spring Ring Classic there in April. We're going to fit it in with some high school baseball live streaming through the week and end it with a fun weekend at the ballpark there at Ballparks of America. I'm looking forward to that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's it's kind of what you did last year, kind of pieced it in, right? Yeah. Good timing for it. So
absolutely. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's Ballparks of America. Make sure you pencil that in if you want to do that. Ballparks National. You're bringing it back. I love it. The green jacket, the Masters.
We're bringing back the Masters. However, the green jacket, it's going to be a green ring. It's still going to be cool. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys, it was like a sweatshirt or something.
It was like a pullover.
Yeah.
It was a green jacket, the resemblance of it. But that's the thing. We kind of found it. Some of these kids, it's kind of hard to fit them, and you got to pre-order that. So some of these kids that are 10 years old, it may fit like a man size extra large. So it was really hard to kind of like plan ahead. So great concept, great
Smart thinking,
great idea, but
execution is a little iffy.
Kind of, yeah. I don't know what the kids are eating nowadays, but man, they grow a little bigger.
So I'm looking. That's awesome. Love that Masters back. That's always been fun one. I remember you guys. You hadn't had that in the mix for a little bit, had you?
No. The reason why is it falls on the same weekend again this year because we had with the 42 Classic. It fell on the same weekend. So
okay, all right.
So we're kind of mixing it back up, bringing back something.
Yeah,
bringing back the Masters.
I love it. Also, Ballparks National. They'll have a Best of the Midwest. And I always like this one, the Grand Slam at the Dam. That's always fun. Why not? Hit a grand salami. So Ballparks National, three tournaments in the month of April. That's awesome. Love to see that. Of course, here in the local area, the WAC again, the Masters. Because of that, we decided we'll be out there with that. That's going to be part of our Super 7 series. I'm looking forward to that one. Of course, the Rad Fest. It'll also be at Ozzy's as well, I believe.
Yeah, Rad Fest. Andy, thanks to Andy from Woke Rad. One of the best awards that any youth provider can give out.
Yeah.
A sliding mat. It's like $50 or $60 value. And that's a heck of an individual award. So thanks to Andy for coming back on board with us again this year. And it will be at Warrenton and Ozzy's.
There you go.
Both complex.
So looking forward to that. Pencil that one in, folks. Midwest Mayhem. There's another name, a blast from the past. Hadn't heard that one in a while.
Switched the logo up a little bit. The guys did a good job with the logo.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Also at the WAC. So you got some great venues here, 4 different venues, Ballparks Central, Ballparks of America, Ballparks National, the WAC, Ozzy's. Great events. Make sure if you say one stands out, make sure you're penciling that in, get it out because you got some great discounts. Tell them about the discounts. Might as well. We'll fill this in all over the place.
Yeah. We were little tardy on getting the schedule out this year due to a couple things. I've had some family issues that I've been dealing with, and we were waiting on a big piece of the puzzle, a big component of park. So before you put your schedule out, you got to make sure you have the park. So
that's a bonus.
No, we'll be getting the discounts out too, added to this. The structure is all there. We wanted to primarily get it out because we know people are being proactive, which we really appreciate. And they wanted to know where we were, what dates we were at that facility and park. So we'll be adding the discounts and the club discounts, promo codes, and all that stuff into the system over the weekend. It takes a little time because there's a bunch of tournaments in there. You have to physically go to each and every one and click on the discounts.
That's awesome. There you go. So that's coming up as well. Let's take a moment. Ballparks National has some big news, don't
Exciting news. Dallas there, you guys got a nice little captured interview with Dallas we're going to hear from, and he's got some exciting news to pass on, and welcome to our ears, that's for sure, because we've been waiting for it for a long time.
Go ahead and roll it, Drew.
Well, Dallas Martz, I've been the general manager here at Ballparks National at beautiful Lake of the Ozarks for just a little bit over a year now, just wrapping up our first season. with new leadership in place, and we're real excited about the future with our 3 additional larger baseball fields that will be completed here before the holidays start, which will give us plenty of time to have them ready for the 2026 season. So we're real excited about the future here.
So these 3 new ballparks, what are the dimensions there, Dallas?
Yeah, we have 320 down the lines, 350 to center field. So just the perfect dimensions for high school baseball, and we of course want to do that, and all the travel ball, and we're even looking at some college dates with some colleges coming in the future too. So we're real excited.
Wow. So why now you guys are really, it's Max Creek, right?
Max Creek, right?
Yeah. So tell the folks where that is, and what's close to you guys. If they're going for a weekend, what else can folks hang out and do besides play baseball?
Well, sure. A lot of people are familiar with where Camdenton is at the lake. We're about 10 to 15 minutes from the square in Camdenton. So, and that puts us about 25 or 30 minutes from Osage Beach. So a real quick drive out to Max Creek where the ballpark's located. And so, of course, you have access to the entire Lake of the Ozarks while you're here. It's just, whatever your cup of tea is, if it's taking the kids to the go-karts or mini golf or the places down on the strip, it's a great family vacation around your trip for the ball games.
So beside, you got the 3 new fields. You've got a total of 8 fields,
Yep.
different age groups. You got dates all through the summer with Game 7 baseball. We're looking forward to seeing you guys, through the season. Dallas, it's going well for you guys, huh?
We're excited. I think the sky's the limit going forward with the addition of the 3 new fields. It just gives us an opportunity to bring in another age group that the ballpark has not been able to do in the past. So we're real excited about that. And we're also adding more than just baseball and softball. We have a 4.1 mile running trail that'll also be used as a walking path for our visitors when they come in for games. We see a lot of parents making laps in our parking lot. So we figured we'll get them out of the parking lot and give them a walking trail to walk on while they're here and make their stay a little bit nicer. And we're definitely real excited about the future.
Let go of some of that anxiety, right?
Exactly. If that doesn't work, there's always the bar. We have our home rummers, which that was a real popular drink this past summer, and we look forward to having those back out again next summer on those hot summer days here at the lake.
There you go. Dallas, thanks for taking the time, brother. We appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you having us.
You're excited about that one, aren't you, Dave?
Very, very, because we listen to our customers, and they love going to play there being at the lake, but it was only would accommodate up to 12U. We tinkered with 13U at a wood bat, but they were still crushing them out of there. So now we have 3 full-size fields where we can take up to 18U, and it's been well perceived, and been waiting patiently for a couple years now. So Dallas, congratulations on getting that done, and looking forward to infiltrating that full-size turf fields there you have.
You could tell when we were talking to him, there was a little exhale in him.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm sure he'd heard it from all different sides, and there was some other issues in there. So I'm glad for him. Hope everything works out, and it'll be good. Ballpark's national.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Should be a good time there. And like I said, it also opens up flexibility. They also have temporary fencing. So if we get abundance of younger age groups, we can make the full-size field or shorter field, and they'll have turf field over there. We'll have 8 total fields.
Plenty of options, man.
Yeah. But I don't think we'll have that issue because the 13s through the 18s, they've been chomping at the bit, ready to go play that park. So now we have a spot for them to play, three fields. So looking forward to it.
Very good. Very good. All right, folks. May is coming up. That's May. Ballparks of America, the one there, Armed Forces Day Classic. That's always a good one. That was well attended last year. It was a really good tournament. We were there for that one.
Yeah, that was our first one that was sold out, and I think that sold out in, I want to say,
it was quick, wasn't it?
It was in between the holidays. It was in between
Yeah.
Thanksgiving and Christmas. So, and we had a very large waiting list for that one. So that one should take off and do again this year.
That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Great venue. Make sure if you want to get into that, you got to do it early. As Dave said, it was sold out. Ballparks National, back at it. Cinco de Mayo. Always love that. Get the sombreros out. That's always a fun one. I love the Cinco de Mayo one.
Yeah, crowd favorite. That's notoriously does well for us every year. So,
We got to break it out. We're going to have to, maybe we'll get this. Maybe Drew can find this, but we have to break out the Senor Dave with the mustache and the sombrero speaking Spanish. Got the poncho on.
Yeah.
Giving away awards. That was over, man. I remember in
that was a
St.
Strel.
Peter's.
Yes.
Man, that's been a minute.
I'll have to break that out. I still have that. Actually, when we were moving locations from Maryland Heights out to Warrenton, I stumbled across one of the boxes and it was in there. I said, make sure we don't misplace this.
No, you got to break out the stash. That's so fun. I love that part. It's a good time. That's what it should be. It's fun. It's fun stuff. Also, the Lake Championships. I love this one. And you're talking about this at Ballparks National, what you said a moment ago. You also have a 15 and 16U that weekend as well, Dave.
Yes. Again, the teams have followed us and they want to play there, and now we can offer it.
I love that. The high school, you guys have been working on those things, pushing to get to that next step there. I think that's great. So that's Ballparks National. Now the fields are there. You get a 15, 16U tournament. It'll be a lot of fun to see how that goes. The WAC. Back at the WAC. Here we go. Cinco de Mayo. And of course, yes, Aussies. It'll also be over at Aussies as well. Wait a minute. Isn't Aussies got some upgrades coming too?
Aussies has some upgrades too. And one of the things that we'll be adding this weekend is a printable schedule. And as you can see on here, every park that we're at this year, Brian, is turf outside of Bridgeton and Pahrump Valley.
I saw that because are they going to be now? I know Aussies. Have they started already?
Aussies, we had some early dates there in March that we had to retract, and they were 100% up front with us. So we didn't schedule early there because the turf project is not due to be completed till April, first week of April. So that tournament there in April that we have listed at Aussies will be the maiden voyage per se.
The Radfest.
No, the one before that, isn't it? Oh, yeah. You know what, Brian? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
How cool is that?
That is cool. So there you go.
That's great. Yeah. Aussies A and B, full turf, foul pole to foul pole. What is it? What do you have left? C through G. A hybrid like we have out in Warrenton. Turf infields, which will be all full-size capable fields, 90-foot bases. So flexibility there as well. Looking forward to Aussies. It's going to be a great venue.
They turf that. It's always been a nice venue, right?
Well maintained, well taken care of. And like the hybrid, their outfields are tip-top shape. So therefore, the transition from the turf to the natural surface is going to be flawless.
There you go.
Lighting is really good out there. So, yeah, looking forward to the 8 dates that we have out there.
Cinco de Mayo at Aussies, and then followed up. These are a couple of YBM Super 7 Series terms. We'll be there with our Saturday at the park, Sunday Championship live streaming, Cinco de Mayo, then the Midland Invitational. I always do that because, I can't, it's one of those that's on there, and, why do you always go? Because Matt Shadow has been an important part of, we don't see him as much as we used to. He's busy doing what he does, but Matt Shadow was a big part of the growth of Youth Baseball Midwest, where we're at with our podcast and what we've done. Always a pleasure. So Midland, the Midland Invitational.
The date change there, by the way?
I did. I saw that.
Date and location change.
Yeah, it's at the WAC and at Aussies, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, turf. Moved it to turf. So.
Yes, sir. So that'll be a lot of fun because it's been out of Bridgeton for the last few years.
Yeah, Mother's Day weekend.
Yes. And so, but we got, so I'm looking forward to that one as always. Yeah, it was on Mother's Day weekend,
Yes.
huh? Yeah. So, and we've gotten caught in the deluge a couple times out here.
Yeah.
Oh man. So that's I'm looking forward to those two. The last we got two more dates. Memorial Day at Ozzy's, along with the WAC also. So you really, that Ozzy stuff is filling up there in May, between the WAC and Ozzy's sports complex.
Yeah. And another thing we added to our website on the event info page, again, we'll get all the meat and potatoes out there added to it, is a spot for awards. And we've landed some cool sponsors for this year's awards packages. And we'll put on a show here in a couple weeks that kind of pinpoint and target. We'll have some pictures and some samples of what we're giving out on these particular weekends. And there's some really cool stuff out there.
I love it, man.
And that'll be one, the Memorial Day weekend will be one of them. Some premier award package events.
The last one in May at the WAC is one we started last year, the 14U Super 7 Invitational that went very well last year.
Extremely well. I think that was one of the best tournaments of the year. And, it just, all the chips fell in place. I mean, we ran it as open, and we split it down to 4 divisions. And that was some fantastic
We
baseball.
let the competition weed everything out.
Yeah,
right?
and it did. Precisely did. It
Yes.
just, the chips and everybody on every field, it was great competition. If you look back in the archive scores there,
a lot of one-run ball games.
yeah, and then Saturday and Sunday was really that first game. It was like sticks out to me because it was happening right behind me. An hour and 3 minutes, 7-inning ball game.
That's good baseball,
walks.
man. It's good baseball.
It
was, and we're going to see, and that's the thing. These are a lot of kids that we got to know that we're going to see now in high school. They're freshmen, moving on. And that was always kind of what the event and what those things were about. That's one of the reasons why we love working with Game 7 baseball, because this is the first step. People get to know us, whatnot, and we get to follow these kids. We're going to see, Dave, the first top award, Player of the Game award winners as seniors when we start giving that out at 14U this year. So, to come back to that full circle at this point, that's, for me, it's exciting because, these are the things that we've worked at and we've talked about. And these kids moving, they grew up playing on fields, at Game 7 baseball and whatnot. And now they're in high school, and now they're getting ready to move on to whatever else they're doing.
That's why I think it's such a good fit.
Yeah.
Between the partnership that we have, it's a segue into what we're doing on the high school side. And these kids, you recognize them. Like you said, this will be the first year that the top award will be a senior. And, it's pretty cool to watch them progress through their.
For that too, we got to make sure if you've gotten your email from last year, from 2025, you got to get your
essay in.
That's correct.
Don't have your mom or dad write it either, because we can see through that.
That's right. So we're gonna reach out. We just finished up. That was a lot of fun.
Sorry I couldn't make that, Gunner, but congratulations.
But family, coaches, all you understand why this young man is having success. There's a great foundation under him, and it was just a lot of fun. That was. I didn't expect it, but he's playing football at high level of this, and he's like, yeah, Mr. French, I don't know this. I'm like, heck, I told Drew, I said, we're going to drive up there. We got to get this kid his money.
Did he take you to a secret fishing hole?
No.
Oh, man.
So, but it was a lot of fun. Great family. We appreciate everybody, working with us to get that done. It was a lot of fun. And that's the fun thing about what we're talking about, Dave. And, we see these kids, and as they're growing, I don't know, We don't know if they're going to finish their, but if they can take that money and use it for their whatever education, wherever it goes, that's all that really matters.
It's real money.
Yeah, baby. That's right. So there you go. Armed Forces Day Classic, Cinco de Mayo, big ones there. Midland Invitational, the 14U Super 7 Invitational. I'll be sending out. We're going to be talking to some clubs. I want to really open this up, talk to coaches and stuff. We're looking forward to it. It will be an open tournament. Doesn't matter if you're AA, AAA, major, whatever. Come and play. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll break it down into, because you have to when you have that amount of teams, you have to break it down to Sunday.
And I think that's okay because like you said, the competition, works itself out. It does, and I thought it did great last year. It was a lot of fun. Oh, guess what? New venue in May. Dun, 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 dun,
Very excited about that.
I'm going to let you have that one.
Springfield, Missouri, ladies and gentlemen. 11 turf fields going in there, right smack dab in the heart of good old Missouri.
Missouri.
Our old governor used to say Missouri. Used to drive me crazy. But anyhow, nice venue going in there. Appreciate the Springfield Sports Complex for helping us out there. Looking forward to that, and we'll be there in May. But the one I'm really, really excited about.
Oh, you can't go there yet.
I can't go there yet.
Gotta wait. Just hold on. We'll get there. It's coming up in June. We'll get there.
My tongue. I can't wait.
No, starting off with the Turf Championships, though, right at the end of May.
Correct.
It's Cooper Sports Complex. We had a chance to have Stan Adams with the Springfield Sports Commission and talk a little bit about that relationship with the Springfield Sports Commission, what those guys have done.
Lance and Stan, Stan is a big Alabama fan.
Oh, yes, he is.
We were on a couple conventions, and that's how we kind of, talked and got to know each other. We're talking about Roll Tide, Roll football, and one thing led to another. And and Lance, he played in a bunch of our tournaments before. He's with the Mavericks organization. Mm-hmm. This kid is doing really well down in Cape right now. So it helps to know people.
Yes, it does.
And it all came together at one of these conventions that we were at, and they said, "Hey, Caleb there actually worked for Game 7 down in Springfield when we had there before the pandemic hit.
Yeah."
With Travis and some things we had going on there, but now he's with the city. So collaboratively, all three of us, we came together, and it fit our schedule again. So Welcome Arms, we embraced it and said, "Hey, thanks." And I can't wait to tell you what's coming up, but I can't yet because it's in June.
We're going to get there, but we're going to hear from Stan real quick. So Drew, go ahead and roll the tape.
Hi, everyone. This is Stan Adams with the Springfield Sports Commission. We're extremely excited here in Springfield, Missouri, to have Game 7 come into our beautiful part of Missouri, Southwest Missouri. Extremely excited also to show off our brand new facilities that are about to go online for us, and you guys are going to be enjoying yourselves. Our main facility, the first one that you guys will be a part of, is Killian Sports Complex. That's 6 fields, brand new turfed infield, outfield. We're going to have one of them is a championship field as well. It's got about 1,100 seats. It's Conference USA teams play there, so it's first class. You guys will probably be the first ones that really be playing on it from a highly competitive level. And we also got Cooper Sports Complex, which is right next to it, which is another 5-field facility with another championship field as well with stadium seating that will be turfed infield and outfield as well. So I'm extremely excited to show off what we have here. Not only from our field standpoint, but from all the attractions we have. I think everybody knows we have, the Bass Pro headquarters with Wonders of Wildlife, in the aquarium there, and we're not too far from Silver Dollar City and everything else we have here to offer. So extremely, extremely looking forward to having everyone down here and for many, many years to come.
Roll the tape. That's how old I am.
Roll the tape.
Dude, I did. Really, when I was in school.
Oh, yeah.
You had the 3/4 inch tape. And you had the bit, we did our editing. It was in a wall, and you had your editing stuff, and you put the tape in here, and you walk through, and you had your master over here where you, oh yeah, that's how you did it. What are you shaking your head at, bro? That's the way it worked. Oh yeah, been there, done that. Anywho, June, we're gonna go. But first, we're gonna start right here in good old San Luis Metro. Well, I don't know about that. We're going out to the WAC.
The WAC.
Warrenton.
Yep.
Midwest Nationals. 11U and 12U only. What was the thought process?
It's kind of play off the YBM 14U,
Okay.
more age specific. Again, a really premier package award that's going to be in the next show. We can
talk about that. Yeah,
talk about that. But focusing on the 11 and 12U group, just like we did with the age specific 14U.
I like it. You used to do a little bit more of that kind of. I like this thought process.
Yep.
I do. I think it's cool, Dave. You got the state championships, 8U through 10U at the WAC. And then, of course, the biggie, the World Series will be at the WAC and also at Ozzy's. Little different this year.
Unfortunately, I won't get into too much of the politics, but we got railroaded by a park. That's putting it politely. I would really like to say something else, but nonetheless.
We'll stay polite, right?
Yeah. There's kids listening. But so we were forced to go somewhere, and I'm a firm believer everything happens for a reason. Our two biggest events, our state tournament and our World Series, was housed at a specific park. I won't even mention it. But they decided to go another path. So you know what? One door closes, another door opens, and this is what Springfield, it fit like a glove. And we are so thankful to go somewhere where we're actually wanted and welcome. And it shows that we can't thank Springfield, Missouri enough for that's where we're taking our state tournament.
It's a great baseball place. It is. It's a great baseball. We love the Southwest. We're working hard on our high school side. That's why we're doing what we're talking about doing down there with Branson. Hopefully do some more. I'm looking forward to the Ballpark Central piece over there so we can work into Kansas City a little bit more. I think it's cool, Dave. I love it. I love what you're doing.
Yeah, we've got another one too. I think we skipped over early, and we're going down to Cape Girardeau for a couple.
Oh no, we just haven't got there yet.
I think we're there in May, aren't we?
Well, we're
skipping. We're going around this way. We're going to get there.
Yeah, we're getting.
We only got so much time.
It's a U-turn
on the tape here. On the tape.
So the World Series, Ballparks National, you got two more there in the month of June. The Turf Championships again, the Super Regional, and you've also added a 15-16U, which I think is great.
Yeah.
I love that piece. And here it is. Killian Sports Complex, Cooper Sports. I think it's all kind of one and the same. They're kind of across the street from each other.
Yeah, there are 11 total there for us.
11 fields, the multi-state. I like how you did that.
Yeah.
Multi-state championship, because I think it's great, because I know you're going to get folks from Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas is going to definitely, and I think you got such a great, quad state flavor there that I think I'm excited about it, Dave.
Yeah, we took the guesswork out of it because it was some organizations teaches their own. I mean, they do a great job with it. They do, when they advertise their state tournament, they only, let's just say Missouri, only Missouri teams can get in there. We don't want that because, like you alluded to, we got a bunch of teams from Arkansas that come play our Branson events, and Branson is only 30, 40 miles from Springfield.
Mm-hmm.
So that opens the door to them. Our neighboring state here, Illinois, we've got abundance of teams that play, with us in Illinois. So we wanted to take the guesswork out of it and say it's not just a state tournament; it's a multi-state tournament.
I love it. I love that part, man. I think it's great. We're going to be down there for that one. We'll be down at the state championships in Springfield, YBM, our Saturday or whatever it is, our Saturday at the park. We're going to be live streaming, of course, 14U. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the ballparks and what that brings. Not to mention these are the cool things that I'm excited about, because that's June 12th, I believe, through the 15th for the state championships. And the cool thing, and Drew and I, we were looking at our schedule, and the Misha state championships are in Springfield that previous week. We're always down there covering the state championships. It's one of our fun events. We set up the trailer and we get to watch a lot of really good baseball. because there's a lot of really good baseball in the state championships in the state of Missouri. You're seeing pro prospects and guys heading off to big time schools. It's really good baseball. And so we decided we would just hang around in Springfield, take probably a little vacation, and then go hang out with Dave and Dave.
Yeah, it's really cool too, because like here with the big league club, the St. Louis Cardinals at Busch Stadium, Hammons Field,
Yeah.
the Cardinals there, we're going to have opening ceremonies there that Thursday for our state tournament.
I love it. I love that. That's
4-game
awesome.
minimum, guys. So games will start early Friday in the daytime or in the AM. So opening ceremonies will be that Thursday night at Hammons Field. Then we'll start bright and early at Killian and Cooper there, slapping some weather in this great city of Springfield.
Looking forward to it. Last one here, the BPC, Ballpark Central again there in Boonville. We're going to hear from Barrett White. The Turf Championships will be there in June. So Drew, let's hear from Mr. White about what's going to be happening there at Ballpark Central.
Hello, my name is Barrett White. I'm here on behalf of Ballpark Central in Boonville, Missouri. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the field complex that they have going in right off of Highway 70, exit 103. Right now, currently, we have 4 fields, turf infield, hybrid grass outfield, and a cloverleaf pattern. Those are going to be 300-foot fields. There'll be concessions in the middle, some areas for warm-up, bullpens, batting cages, the whole 9 yards. In addition to that, we have 2 fields that are slowly under construction right now. Those will be fields 5 and 6. Looking at 220-foot fences on those. Also the turf and grass hybrid feel on those. Looking forward to working with Game 7. We've got 4 tournaments on the books for 2026 spring and summer. Hopefully we can get a few more and you guys can come out and play a little ball with us.
All right. Yeah, I know you guys are excited about. I am too, because this opens up so much of the state, Dave, and opportunities for people to, it's always been kind of that, on the Kansas City side, you're trying to get some of those teams, but I think, like you said, getting some of those clubs over from there, the teams from that Kansas City side, I think this is a great opportunity.
Yeah, it is, and it's 4 turf fields there, so it shouldn't be too hard of a fill because 4 fields. But again, location, and everything. So hopefully we get a nice little draw from the Kansas City side.
And you can do full size, all of them.
Yes, sir. Yes, they'll go 90-foot base as well. Good question.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, hopping back to our World Series, we did this. We did this in years past, and it was very successful. And due to field space, we wanted to keep it on turf because the teams that are traveling. Plus, we wanted to keep our 2-for-1 intact with Jody in Tennessee.
Right.
So, and it also all evolves around the Cardinal home schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're doing this year is opening ceremonies to be on Tuesday. We'll start pool play on Wednesday and go through Friday. So it's middle of the week. However, we've done that in years past before, and it's been very successful.
I think it's a great opportunity because, people come and play during the week. You can spend the weekend.
Exactly. And then also
out.
we're also having a tournament the weekend if you want to get on that as well. And here's the good thing. The Cardinals are in town all that week. So opening ceremonies on Tuesday, you can go to that ball game, and then we're having opening ceremonies on Friday night as well for the younger guys, the 8s through the 8, 9s, 10s, 7s, 8s, 9s.
Oh, that's right, World Series.
So you can catch that game as well on Friday, 2 different opponents.
I like it. Don't you have one? I think you got one early date that I saw with the Dodgers.
Yeah, that'll be a consignment date. That's not up on our website right now, but that's Memorial Day weekend, right?
Is it?
I think that's Memorial Day weekend.
Maybe. I don't know, but I was like,
you kind of like the Dodgers, do you?
hey, Dodgers in 6. Starts, Friday night, baby.
Yes, sir.
You got, you think the Blue Jays will win it?
It's hard to go against the Dodger lineup. There's just not a dead out in there.
No, it's brutal, man. And then the pitching. If they don't have to throw their bullpen, you're done.
That's why they go out and play the game, though. You never know. I like both
correct.
ball clubs.
That's
I
great.
hate to see Seattle lose, but someone had to advance, and
That's the
good
way it
game.
is. It was. July. We're not done yet. We can't just leave it out there. July at the WAC, of course, the Firecracker Classic, Midwest Nationals, 9U, 10U, 13U tournament there at the WAC. A little different there, just only the 3 age groups. Is that another specific thought process?
Yeah. Another. It's all based on Premier Awards there as well. We're trying to focus on some age specific groups there.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger pool, I guess, if you will, of teams.
Yeah. Gotcha. I'm with you. I like it. Ballpark Central, the Midmost Summer Championships. You had that, and we still are waiting on you. We'll bring this up because the Midmost Summer Championships were in Columbia last year. You've got them over at BPC, but you're still waiting on some dates for Columbia, correct?
We will be in Columbia again. March, April, May, June, July. There'll be actually a couple in April. So, yeah, there'll be one there a month for sure. And
Okay.
look for some breaking news on that as well regarding some Mizzou Tiger tickets.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, so good point. We will be there as well in Columbia.
And
We're still adding to the schedule as we speak.
yeah, because we still have some of the rest. You know, the Aussies will be done. You've got some solo tournaments at Aussies. The Battle of the Bats and the Swing for the Rings will be there at Aussies only. Bridgeton, you've got a full slate at Bridgeton.
Yeah, we kept our, like I said, that's in our 2 dates in June at Peruke are the only times we'll be on natural.
With BMAC and Peruke. And so you've got the Spring Classic, Mother's Day Classic, June Classic, the World Nationals, and the Show Me Slam, I think, is late in the summer. I think that's a July date there that will be at the Bridgeton Municipal Athletic Complex. It's a nice venue. Peruke Valley, I-70 Showdown, and the World Cup Classic. And then what you alluded to down at Cape Girardeau, Dave, go ahead.
Yeah, new venue for us there. Again, turf fields there. Have a big following down in that area. So look forward to going down there and spreading the Game 7 love down in that neck of the woods. We have the good folks from St. Genevieve, not too far from there. So I think it's about 30, 40 miles from there, not if that. So looking forward for a good turnout there. Got out like the Jackson Tribe and the Bulls down in that area. So, keep them and let them stay in their beds and sprinkle some Game 7 events.
We're going to be heading down there on the winter workout tour. We're going to, because we talked to Coach Roach and some of the other guys, so we're hoping to get down. We hadn't been down there in quite some time. Last time we were down there was with the Missouri Bulls. Met Todd Pennington. That's been, that was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Way back in the day. Maybe it was just after. I can't remember. It all runs together, Dave. But we've got a pretty good trip. Talk to the folks because we're going to be heading down to Springfield. We got some stuff coming up around that way. We're going to be heading over to some clubs in Illinois this year, checking out that side because there's the O'Fallon Bombers, great folks over there, Edwardsville Tigers. We're gonna stretch it over to the Illinois side, but you got a big deal coming up down there in Springfield event.
Yeah, it's going to be
season.
It's going to coincide with our winter workout tour as we always do, which is profoundly gone over very well. Welcome on with everybody. They'd love to see the YBM trailer pulling in there. But yeah, Springfield Cardinals again are going to play
Better
a big
throwing
part.
rocks at it.
Putting nails in your tire.
Sorry.
They opened up, last year. Unfortunately, we had to cancel it due to snow. It was a snowstorm. You ventured down there early, and you told me,
in the middle of it.
"Hey, bud, there's I can't get out of my parking lot here at the hotel. You sure you're gonna carry on with this?" I said, "Nope." So hopefully we can pull it off this year, and there at Hammond's Field, it's going to be a big meet and greet. We're going to pull off that and kind of publish the area and promote the area. Lots of things to do in Springfield, outside of the St. Louis, the Cardinals down there, Springfield Cardinals. Springfield Commission is going to come on board. We're going to have a big meet and greet down there. We're just nailing down some final details, dates, and things of that nature. But be on the lookout for that. Probably before the holidays.
Oh,
We're looking and we're trying.
so a date. You'll have a date by then, you think?
We're going to put it out a little bit earlier this year.
Mm.
We're trying to maybe look in between the Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday.
Gotcha.
Just got to make sure it's good with the guys there at Hammond's Field.
So Dave, that's an overview. Schedule's up. It's on. People can go and register today.
Yeah, they could register today. We got some really, really cool promos coming out. Like I said, we'll get that all on the website. We're going to put an email out to them and let everybody know what the discount codes are. It'll still be the same, the 3 for 30, 4 for 40, 5 for 50. The club discounts will be, I'll contact the clubs directly via email and voicemail and things of that nature with their codes. But we also have a couple cool things with some sponsors, local sponsors that are incentive based. Get in 7 tournaments, get X amount off, plus a free set of uniforms. How's that sound?
I dig it. Gotta love that, man.
There's for the first 10.
And I've always kind of been a uniform hound. I dig the multiple. I like to look good.
Well, the kids now, they not just one uniform. You got to have 3, 4, and 5. So
exactly. You got to have the alternate, and
so this will help you out, and all those details will be available. We're gonna work on those this weekend.
We need to do that, Dave. We need to do that this year. We really need to look at best uni of the year award.
Let's put it up there.
I think so, right? Because the Sparta Rays have always been really cool.
They were vibrant.
Yes.
Vibrant. You could see them coming from miles away.
Gosh, we've seen some interesting uniforms over the years. I think it'd be fun,
We'll put it on the show. Let's do it. Along with the helmet sticker. We got to get the helmet stickers this year. Kid was like, "Hey man, I want a helmet sticker. Where is it?" We're going to get it to you, bud.
Oh, we'll deal. We're gonna have the helmet stickers and what that looks like, and we're coming out with a bunch of stuff. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be a fun year. Duh. There you go. That's where I'm thinking right here, just in this week. It's going to be a fun year. 2026 schedule's up. They'll be adding more.
Yes.
Okay. And we'll be back with Dave probably before Thanksgiving, I'm sure. And try and get everything settled down and into the place and whatnot so that everybody can enjoy their turkey and have their time and whatnot. And then, boom, Jan 1, it's go time.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, and thanks for exposing the schedule, and hopefully everybody enjoys the new venues.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. Remember, game7baseball.com. Go today. Start looking. The discounts will be coming here soon. We'll get that all out and whatnot. So just make sure you make the list. You check it twice. And get the ones you want. And make sure, because, hey, we'll see you at the ballpark. Everybody, have a great day in the Lord. All you pitchers,
throw strikes.
There you go. And hitters, of course, hit them where they ain't. We'll see y'all next time.